Traditional style great trainer, Lomachenko has unorthodox, a-traditional styles of training. We're going to hear a little bit more about that coming right up.
After 2 minutes, you want to breathe, but you understand, 2 minutes, it's not enough. You need to hold 30 seconds more or 1 minute more.
It's not a belt he wants. It's all of them. And more. A kind of immortality.
First place for me, it's a history, because you never forget about this.
That conversation about greatness, not today, but decades from now, Lomachenko wants in. He's many things. A vicious artist.
He doesn't come out to KO opponent, he comes out to embarrass opponent. He comes out to just humiliate them. I think that's his biggest kick.
An expression of his father's ambition. He is not, however, a natural lightweight. But bigger men make his point. Immortality isn't conferred in solitude. The fighter, more than anyone, needs a foil.
In a stunning upset, the new heavyweight champion of the world.
An escort.
He's not getting up. No, he's been knocked out.
An antagonist.
I must be the greatest. I told the world.
So who will that be? The guy with the name? Or the kid with the height? Or could it be the one he overlooked?
Welcome back. Max Kellerman sitting next to Andre Ward and Mark Kriegel getting ready for boxing phenom Vasyl Lomachenko's title defense against Anthony Crolla. Mark, you were just with Lomachenko in training camp. What do you got?
Well, you know, the great ones want to win more than they want to breathe. That said, how long do you think Vasyl Lomachenko can hold his breath?
Before the celebration of Vasyl Lomachenko, the cheers and the championship belts, there is only silence. The sound of a man with boundless ambition sparring his limitations. Oxygen deprived, holding his breath until the moment he can't. Then he holds it some more.
What is it like being underwater for that long?
I don't like it. I don't like it, but of course under the water after 2 minutes you want to breathe, but you understand, 2 minutes it's not enough. You need to hold 30 seconds more or 1 minute more. You are under the water, last 10 or last 15 seconds you're wrestling with yourself.
It's all part of a plan conceived by his father, Anatoly. A grueling, idiosyncratic regimen that's transformed a boy from the Ukraine into a singular fighter.
That's why I move up 135.
But you put yourself at risk doing
Yeah,
this.
of course. 135, it's not my best weight. For me, comfortable, it's 130. It's my natural weight.
The moment's a metaphor for something larger, turning agony into victory, 1 second at a time, 1 fight at a time, 1 belt at a time. And when he hits his limit, he braces for more.
I want to be undisputed world champion. I prepare hard, always. I have a goal, I have a dream. I respect the history. I write my history, I write my era.
That was 3 minutes and 1 second he held his breath for at a 24-hour fitness in Camarillo. That's for Crolla. His record is about 4.5 minutes for the Olympics, and I'm thinking if you gave him Mikey Garcia or Gervonta Davis, he could hold it for 5 minutes.
Andre, your final thoughts, the former pound-for-pound king who retired undefeated, on maybe the new pound-for-pound king. It's either him or Crawford before the main event. Your final thoughts?
It's interesting to me because I've been reading a lot of writers and media members making concessions for Lomachenko for his move up to 135, and I don't fully understand that. If you're going to be in the conversation as one of the best fighters in the world, that's a heavy crown to wear. Loma is not a good fighter. He's a great fighter, and we don't know how great he is yet because his career is still ongoing, but he doesn't need concessions made for him. It doesn't do him, any good.
Well, listen, it's not just that he's fighting Crolla tonight. Obviously, we're going to compare whatever he does tonight, assuming he wins, and he's a huge favorite, to what Terence Crawford does next week, who's also the favorite. That is on Lomachenko's mind. He wants to prove he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He has a chance to do it when we get back.
It is a special night in LA. Staples Center is rocking. And when you're considered the best of the best, everyone wants a piece of you. Everyone wants to feel this kind of energy. And they want to say they were here. Look at this crowd that has come out, as Hollywood always feels like it means more to say you were there. Lomachenko's a star in the ring, and now comes the transition to next level fame. The most skilled boxer around, ready to be a star in a star's town. Rosie Perez, the actress, is ringside to see Loma. Triple G, boxing superstar, has come out to see the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. 11-time Grammy Award winner Babyface is sitting ringside. And now comes the main event for the unified lightweight championship of the world. Anthony Crolla is easy to root for, folks. He is fiercely proud of his backstory, a resolute approach to taking on the toughest challenges and the toughest that the sport can serve up. He says, do not dismiss me, even though the Vegas odds would have you believe otherwise. Anything can happen in boxing. And Anthony will tell you anything can happen in life. Like the time he was nearly left for dead, chasing down burglars, clobbered with concrete, suffered a fractured skull. That was 4 years ago. He came back to be everything he always was. And now making his LA debut is Anthony Crolla. And tonight he hopes for even more. Anthony was very direct in looking at this entire broadcast team right in our eyes yesterday when we presented him with the challenge, and he didn't hesitate in saying Lomachenko is different, but he's not unbeatable. The 32-year-old from Manchester, England, 34 wins deep into his career. The WBA's #1 ranked mandatory challenger for Lomachenko. A former lightweight titleist himself, Anthony Crolla has made his way to the ring. Just feels different when it's the #1 guy in the sport, doesn't it? Look at this scene at the Staples Center. You know, Lomachenko trains not far away. This is his adopted hometown. He has starred at MSG in New York, but never here at Staples. This will be his Staples Center debut. And what should be the new headline for the man who has made headlines his entire career? We've gone through the phase of he's the greatest amateur of all time. We've gushed over the record-breaking fastest to win a championship moments, fastest to win 2 divisions to 3 divisions. We've elevated the conversation to his sublime skill, the examination of the genesis of it all from an obsessed father who doubles as a brilliant and egoless trainer. But what now for this man? It's simply this. The only question, is he truly the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world? A great reception for Lomachenko. So tonight you get to judge him again. Next week you get to see Bud Crawford. And at this level of the sport, the rarefied air, Loma isn't just fighting the opponent in Anthony Crolla. He's fighting for greatness. He's fighting to define a legacy. Will he be included in the conversation of all-time greats? Let's get the next answer. Staples Center is ready for Vasyl Lomachenko. The magnificent footwork, the skill beyond others, who spent a year making top opponents quit and grabbing that moniker Lomachenko. The unified lightweight champion of the world. We are ready for the title fight. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Staples Center here in Los Angeles, California, as Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Geico. This bout is sanctioned by the WBO President and Supervisor in Attendance, Francisco Valcarcel, along with the WBA President, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza. Supervisor is Renzo Bagnariol. Introducing our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside, we have Dr. Lou Moret, Dave Moretti, and Patrick Morley. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the unified WBA and WBO lightweight championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world on ESPN Plus, live from Los Angeles, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing Laker purple and gold and presented in association with Matchroom Boxing. Hailing from Manchester, England, he weighed in at 134.8 pounds. With a record of 34 wins, 6 losses, and 3 draws, he has 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He is currently ranked the WBA #1 lightweight contender. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome boxing's respected pride of Manchester, the former WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Anthony $1 Million Crolla. And his opponent across the ring, the defending champion, fighting out of the red corner, also entering the ring wearing Laker purple and gold, hailing from Akyerman, Ukraine. He weighed in at a ready 134.4 pounds with a record of 12 wins, 1 loss. He has 9 wins coming by way of knockout. As a renowned 2-time Olympic gold medalist and a 3-division world champion, he is truly a pound-for-pound star of boxing today. Tonight, making his 13th world title appearance, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former featherweight world champion, the former super featherweight world champion, and the current defending, reigning, and unified WBO and WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Vasyl Lomachenko. And introducing our referee in charge, now to give instructions, Jack Reese.
Right here, Anthony. Anthony.
Night for us. Try to bring you the best access we possibly can. As you see that bow tie with the camera on it, some of the new technology we are using here on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
They're good, but if they creep up.
As Crolla awaits for the great Vasyl Lomachenko.
Both your trunks are good. I just want to remind you, listen and obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
Tim Bradley, Andre, where will your eyes be early on here?
Well, I just want to see the game plan of Crolla. I know what Loma's going to do. He's going to download the information the first few rounds and then figure out the attack after that and which way he's going to go. But for Crolla, I want to see his game plan. If he's going to try to outbox Lomachenko, I think that's the wrong thing to do. I will come directly to Lomachenko and get in his chest right away.
Joe, I'm looking at the feet from the very beginning. That's what's gonna separate these two fighters. Loma is multi-directional with his feet game and the way he moves and changes direction. Crolla's not. He's straight ahead and straight back.
There are some who think that Lomachenko has the best footwork generationally of any fighter they have seen. He is angular. All of a sudden, he's in front of you. The next thing you know, he's to the side of you.
Yeah, you get on that 90-degree angle, you know, and that's the sweet science of boxing, you know, controlling the geography of the ring, you know, and Lomachenko is one of the best at doing so. It's all about getting outside position. That lead foot, just watch it. As he steps to his right, he gets lead foot dominance, and then he's able to do whatever he wants after that. I'm talking about Lomachenko.
Lead foot dominance from that southpaw position, meaning trying to get outside of that lead foot of the orthodox fighter, the challenger Crolla.
In boxing, the old cliche is kill the body, the head will fall. But in Lomachenko's case, he bewilders the head. He confuses you in your head and convinces you you can't win, and then the body falls in his case.
Always tracking, always ready, always in position. Masterful ring generalship with Lomachenko.
And for the first 2 or 3 rounds, Lomachenko's not really trying to land anything significant. He's trying to establish position. He wants to show you that anytime you try to throw, you're going to be out of position. And even when you think he's out of position, he's still in range to hit you. Very discouraging.
Yeah, guys, I'm looking to see how many right hooks that Lomachenko throws. You know, he threw one a little bit early, but not a whole lot of power on it.
You bring that up because of the injury that he suffered last year, and then subsequent to that, the surgery, and then he comes back and fights this past fall, and was not at 100%, but still put on a show.
And he admitted that to us in the fighter meeting. You know, I've had the shoulder surgery, I've had the long rehab. You can come back after 5 or 6 months, but you're typically at your best right around 11 or 12 months.
And he closes that gap, and he places a right hand to the body.
Crolla's giving up so much real estate. Just keep moving. You know, allowing Lomachenko to get in position and do whatever he wants right now. You know, Loma's going to put pressure on you. You know, so you want to be able to try to control the space with him. You know, stay close. Don't allow him to push you back and have his way. Loma's just downloading information right now, and then he's going to unleash probably in the next 2 to 3 rounds. He's going to wear him out mentally.
See it happen right in front of you. That right hand to the body was his best punch of that first round, as he controlled things against Crolla.
Right? Keep them feet moving, get them working, all right? Keep moving, all right? Don't be too quick to overreach yet with them feet, all right? Keep moving, don't jump. You feel all right? Yeah, fine. Listen, you know when he ups the pace, you've got to come, that right hand comes up, he's up and shooting that straight backhand into the pit, all right? Okay? You've got to be aware of it, all right? Okay? And try and time that right hook as it comes in, but stay loose all the time. Any sloppy jabs from him, come on the outside.
We talked about that right hook for Lomachenko coming off the surgery, excuse me.
Right,
We see him in this first round using the right hook to the body right there with power, and then coming up with the right uppercut right behind it. Good sign. Here we see another angle where he touches with the straight left, hits with the right to the body, and just another short right uppercut to the head of Crolla.
We were able to listen in to the corner of Anthony Crolla. His trainer's Joe Gallagher, who was Ring Magazine's 2015 Trainer of the Year. He trains Callum Smith, the titleist at 168 pounds. Also worked with Scott Quigg, who had a great fight against Oscar Valdez last year on ESPN. When we met with Gallagher yesterday, we said, what game plan are you going to employ? When you go back and you look at the opponents who have gone up against Lomachenko, Salido beat him in just a rugged, mauling, brawling, kind of ugly fight. He said, we don't want that. That is not what we're looking for. But if you fight on Loma's terms, it's not going to go well.
But do you see how we're going back and forth? We're trying to figure out, should Crolla put pressure on him? Should Crolla box? And every time you think about it, you say, well, he can't win in that category, and he can't win in that category. This is what the Loma effect was already underway in the fighter meeting. You saw the confusion amongst the team, the trainer, the fighter. They're already thinking more than they've ever had to think leading into a fight. He was already mentally drained before the first bell ever sounded, and we see it right now.
Because you have to try to solve that puzzle.
You can't really prepare for this. Crolla's not Salido. He's not going to put pressure or non-stop pressure on Salido and bang the body, even though Crolla's a good body puncher.
And make a dirty fight of it.
Loma right now is just looking like he's going to do something. He's in, he's out, he's feinting. Right there, those two punches weren't even hard, and then all of a sudden, boom, something big lands. Very, very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, but look at the defense of Crolla. He's not doing very much. He's moving back, you know, hands high and being very defensive and making it very difficult for Loma to land in shots. But I got to tell you, Lomachenko is he's gonna pick it up. He's a slow starter. He's downloading information. He's gonna pick it up more and more each round.
Loma's not trying to land right now. He's frustrating Crolla.
Yep.
He's draining Crolla. Look at the feints. Every time he feints, Crolla has to react. That's physically draining.
Which is an interesting conversation, because when you say pick it up, you're strictly talking about punch output. But if you look at the leg work, if you look at the motion, to Dre's point, if you look at the feints, he is doing a lot of work, correct?
He is doing a lot of work. He's doing a lot of movement right now. But as far as for Lomachenko, he's doing a lot of work right now. He's setting seeds. He's planting seeds on Crolla right now. And eventually he's going to turn it up.
Yeah, the second greatest thing that Loma does is throw and land punches. His greatest asset is what you see right there. His legs, his feet, in and out. When the punches land, that's a byproduct of all the work that was put in the early rounds with the footwork that we see right here.
Oh, good combination from Loma. The uppercut did some damage there. And now closing that gap again. Oh, good body shot. Lomachenko all of a sudden in this final minute of round number 2 hitting his stride offensively.
Crolla realizes right now that everything I heard about this guy is true.
It's real. And he's already checking out mentally already.
Survival mode.
And I think your questions of the right shoulder have been answered. Another body shot right on the bell. That was an excellent final minute of round number 2 by Lomachenko.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds all right. Just when you're coming back, Anthony, don't be coming back with your head up, okay? When you're going on the ropes, it's too early to come square on the ropes, all right? You're coming back staring the ropes, and you're looking to finger. Use them legs, a bit of injection of pace, and come out to the side, all right, okay? You're unlucky with the right uppercut when you're through it, all right? Just fell short, okay? So keep moving, keep moving. He's got to come, he's got to come. And when he comes in 1, 2, 3, you've got to come back with 3 straight away, son, yeah? Okay, good lad. Good. Yeah?
Look at Crolla giving up too much real estate, allowing Lomachenko to get in position to land his combinations. Look at a nice little short uppercut, split the guard. Crolla putting the earmuffs on. You know, when you put the earmuffs on, you become an instant target. And here's another attack from Loma. Going down to the body, coming around the elbows of Crolla to land that body shot.
Unified lightweight world champion Vasyl Lomachenko, round number 3 in control as you look at the punches in the last round, landing 19 of 73.
They're not going to win the championship of the world fighting the way Crolla's fighting right now. You know, very tentative, hesitating. You got to let your shots go. You know, this is the hugest opportunity for you. You know, you must show up and show out. Give us something.
Not against this guy.
Come on now. Man, I've been here before. I've been an underdog. Not 100-1, but I've been an underdog.
I understand what you're saying, and in theory, that makes a lot of sense. But in reality, in real time, it's hard for Crolla to do. Don't want to say impossible, but it's very, very unlikely.
Look at Lomachenko duck underneath that punch and then go on the attack himself.
There's a reason why Crolla's not throwing punches. He's tough. He's a veteran. This is his 44th fight. He's been in the game a long time, former world champion. He's no slouch, but he's facing something different tonight.
There's the angles that only Loma will show you. Unbelievable as he can get to the side and land punches. And that after the combination, that included 3 right hooks. He's feeling it now.
Oh, he is. It's just a matter of time before Crolla's going to go ahead and lay down.
But this is the full version of Lomachenko. Not the post-surgery version that we saw, which, by the way, still had incredible moments back in December.
All of this offense that we see right here is the byproduct of the feints, the footwork, and the angles.
In and out, Dre. In and out. And all the probes, too, Dre. Changing levels. Getting around his opponent.
It's not fun when you get hit and you can't get anything back. See, if it's a 50-50 situation, I hit you, you hit me, it's a tough fight, but I stay encouraged. But if I can't get anything back, it's tough to deal with.
And that's the case as he triples up the jab and now throws off a left uppercut, just a touch you when I can kind of punch every so often.
And everything isn't hard. It's a touch, then it's something hard. Then it's a touch, then it's something hard.
He varies up speeds, degrees, power, changes up. He has everything, the complete game.
Crolla gets the head and the mind first, Loma, and then the body. He doesn't go body, head, he goes head, body.
Right hook.
That right hook.
Another right hook. Combination. Split the guard. Headshot. Crolla's in trouble. Lomachenko on the attack. Look at this offensive attack by Lomachenko. He is pulling Crolla. That is a knockdown. That is not a TKO. That is a knockdown. Misunderstood by Lomachenko. He climbed up to the ropes, so the commission is in the ring at the moment. Lomachenko doesn't realize the fight is continuing. That was only a knockdown. Jack Reese taking control. Veteran referee explaining that the fight is not over. Okay, back to action. Bell rings. 3rd round's over. But you can understand how Loma thought it was a stoppage win the way Reese came in. Here's why that's a technical knockdown. It was not a technical knockout. When Anthony Crolla was hit, his rear end was supported on the ropes. That's what was keeping him up from not going down to the canvas. Because of that, when you are supported by the ropes, and if the ropes weren't there, you would have been down. It's a technical knockdown. That is absolutely the correct call by referee Jack Reese. Thus, the fight continues as you see the bow tie camera from Reese.
Here, check out these combinations right here from Lomachenko. He has a man on the ropes, has the earmuffs on, comes an instant punching bag, has nowhere to go.
Not over till I say so.
Look at the combinations there, and then you're going to see Jack Reese. He's going to step in. He didn't wave it off. He just said down.
Stay there. Stay there.
Indication that, hey, you was a knockdown because the ropes held you up. You would have went down if the ropes weren't there.
Absolutely the correct call, and we fight on. Now, what was happening opposite on the other side of the ring is that Lomachenko has started to celebrate. He was up on the ropes. The commission had to step into the ring. The California Commission stepped into the ring and settled the situation. And now he's right back to business. Uppercut comes in, as does a straight left hand. Look at Lomachenko darting in and out, trying to place that left uppercut.
Yeah, it won't be long. This fight might not get past this round. It might be a body shot that takes Crolla out because Loma's probing to the head, and I think he's looking for something big down low.
Yeah, at this time it just...
There's a body shot. There's the double up of the uppercut.
It all depends on how Crolla wants to go out. If he's going to go out on his shield, he's going to go out fighting, or is he just going to give it up to Loma?
Remember yesterday we met with him and he goes down. Oh, the hook floors him. He is crumbled and he is out. Lomachenko does it in round 4.
Once you roll over on your back. Anthony,
what a brutal shot.
You can't even move. Anthony, I love you. You watch the tape. You watch the tape, brother.
You can see Jack Reese hovering over him with the bow tie camera right in his face.
I know.
The concern for the health and safety of Anthony Crolla as Lomachenko just destroyed him with a right hook. Absolutely annihilated him.
Hold up, Anthony.
This is going to be about as fascinating of an 8 days of ESPN boxing as we've seen, because that is now in the books as his claim as to why he is the pound-for-pound best. And then next Saturday at Madison Square Garden, Terrence Bud Crawford will have his say in a far more competitive fight, going up against former champion Amir Khan in a mega pay-per-view at MSG. Look at Crolla. He is still wobbly getting up. Wow. That is what 4 rounds against Lomachenko at full health with the fully healed right shoulder looks like. My, oh my, the damage done to Anthony Crolla.
That just shows you that Loma's power is very underrated. The way Crolla fell to the floor after getting hit with the right hook. There's no better indication that the right hook is healthy for Loma.
Yeah, it's clear to see that the right hook is back clicking, back working.
Yeah.
We didn't see that kind of hook in the Pedraza fight.
Right.
Man, my heart goes out to Crolla. He came here in great shape. He put on a great effort, but there are levels to the game. He wasn't on this level. You could see that when you watch the film, and I hope he's okay. Upwards and onwards for Lomachenko.
The speed upon which he turned over this right hook and delivered it was incredible. Take us through it, guys. This is as good a left hook, single punch knockout as you will see.
Yeah, he putting the earmuffs on.
Excuse me, right hook.
Blurring his vision right there. Crolla. Lomachenko lands a straight left hand and comes around the guard of Crolla, and down he goes. And that's a serious knockdown, especially when you fall directly
right
on
here.
your face.
Boom, it's just short.
Look at that.
There's nothing wide about that. It's short. And when a fighter typically goes down face first, typically it's a wrap. It's over.
Right on the temple of Crolla.
When you say textbook of turning over a hook at short distance and creating velocity, watch it in real speed.
You hear that shot?
You know how heavy that was?
Did you hear the thud of the impact to his head? Watch this in real speed.
Set him up. Straight left, boot.
Wow. That's how it's to be done.
You don't have to throw it hard. You don't have to throw it wide. Just throw it. Throw it short and crispy. It'll get to the mark.
And Tim, to your point, when you get hit like that and you go face first without breaking your fall, you are seriously damaged.
You're seriously damaged. And I
Anthony,
hope
stay put.
Crolla.
Anthony, don't move. I want you to roll
Go get some
over
emergency attention. Go to the hospital, get his brain checked. Because that was a serious punch by Lomachenko. He is still out right now.
Right now, he's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, according to ESPN.com, and he just acted like it. Let's make it official with Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 58 seconds in round number 4. He is the winner by way of knockout and still the unified WBO and WBA lightweight champion of the world, Vasyl Lomachenko.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. As good a knockout punch as you will see. Look at this crowd who has come out to see Lomachenko. And did he ever deliver? This is how he put away the #1 contender. That southpaw right hook, the velocity, the speed, generating pure power, and having his opponent go face first into the canvas, unable to continue on. That's it. When we say turning it over, being parallel to the floor and making pure contact. The look of greatness. Christina Poncher is with Loma.
Vasyl, you told us in the last fight that your shoulder, your right shoulder, wasn't 100%. Tonight, a one-punch knockout with that right shoulder. I guess it's feeling pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, I want to say thank you very much. My doctor Alatrash, who make me my shoulder, and now I can come back 100%. Thank you very much. And of course, thank you for all people, thank you for all fans who came to Staples Center support this beautiful boxing. Thank you.
Vasyl, you talked about wanting historic fights, title fights. With that being said, what's the fight that you want next?
I don't know. I wanna fight with Mikey Garcia, but we'll see. I don't know.
Unifying titles at this point is what's most important to you, staying at 135?
Yeah, of course. I stay 135. Longer as it's possible. And I want unificate for all titles. Sorry, my English is not good. Sorry.
You're doing a great job. Congratulations on a spectacular knockout tonight.
Thank you.
Spectacular indeed. Throw out all the adjectives you can think of. He's the great one, Vasyl Lomachenko. A devastating knockout win. Much more to come from here at Staples Center when we return. Stay with us. Short break for now.